Our story centers around Ethan Renner, a veteran CIA agent who has spent decades putting his life on the line for his country. Ethan is the epitome of a dedicated agent, sharp, resourceful, and relentless in his pursuit of justice. But his unwavering commitment to his job has come at a great cost. Ethan's career has turned him into a ghost, a man who drifts in and out of his family's life, always with a suitcase packed and a dangerous mission calling his name. His wife, Christine, and teenage daughter, Zoe, have grown accustomed to his absence, but the emotional distance has taken a toll on their relationships. Ethan's world comes crashing down when he receives devastating news. He is dying. The doctors diagnose him with a terminal illness, leaving him with only a few months to live. This revelation forces Ethan to confront the reality of his life. For years, he has been so focused on his work that he has neglected the people who matter most to him. Now, faced with the grim prospect of death, Ethan is determined to make amends and spend whatever time he has left with his family. Determined to reconnect with his loved ones, Ethan quits his job at the CIA and heads to Paris, where Christine and Zoe live. His mission now is not one of espionage or national security, but one of redemption. Ethan hopes to rebuild the bridges he has burned and to be the father and husband he never was. But just as Ethan tries to leave his dangerous past behind, it comes roaring back into his life. Enter Vivi DeLay, a mysterious and seductive CIA operative who has a proposition for Ethan. Vivi offers him a chance at survival in the form of an experimental drug that could potentially cure his illness. However, this miracle cure comes with strings attached. Vivi needs Ethan to complete one final mission to track down and eliminate a notorious arms dealer known only as the Wolf. The Wolf is a shadowy figure who has eluded capture for years. He is responsible for selling weapons to terrorists, destabilizing regions, and causing countless deaths. The CIA has been trying to catch him for a long time, but he has always managed to slip through their fingers. Now, Vivi sees an opportunity in Ethan, a skilled agent with nothing to lose. Initially, Ethan is hesitant. He has sworn off the life of a spy, vowing to dedicate himself entirely to his family. But the promise of a cure and the possibility of more time with Christine and Zoe is too tempting to resist. Reluctantly, Ethan agrees to take on the mission, knowing that it will put him in grave danger. Balancing his newfound role as a father with the demands of his covert mission proves to be a monumental challenge. Ethan finds himself juggling two very different worlds. On one hand, he is trying to be a supportive father to Zoe, who is going through the trials and tribulations of teenage life. On the other hand, he is navigating the perilous world of espionage, where every wrong move could be his last. The film masterfully blends action and comedy, particularly in the way it portrays Ethan's attempts to balance his deadly mission with his domestic responsibilities. One moment, Ethan is involved in a high-octane car chase through the streets of Paris, and the next, he is helping Zoe with her homework or giving her advice about boys. These moments of levity add a humanizing touch to Ethan's character, showing that even the toughest of men can be vulnerable when it comes to their children. Zoe, who has grown up largely without her father, is initially wary of Ethan's attempts to reconnect. She doesn't understand why he has suddenly reappeared in her life, and she struggles to reconcile the image of the absent father with the man who is now trying to be there for her. Despite her reservations, Zoe begins to bond with Ethan, especially when he teaches her how to ride a bike, a milestone moment that he missed when she was younger. As Ethan gets closer to finding the Wolf, the stakes continue to rise. The Wolf is a cunning and ruthless adversary who will stop at nothing to evade capture. Ethan's pursuit of the Wolf takes him deep into the criminal underworld, where he faces one life-threatening situation after another. His illness complicates matters even further. Although the experimental drug Vivi provided helps to keep him going, it also comes with dangerous side effects. Ethan experiences intense hallucinations and bouts of dizziness, which put him at even greater risk during his mission. Despite these challenges, Ethan's skills as a seasoned operative prove invaluable. He methodically pieces together clues, leveraging his experience and instincts to get closer to the Wolf. The film's tension builds as Ethan moves ever closer to his target, knowing that one wrong move could mean the end, not just for him, but for his family as well. Ethan's mission takes an unexpected turn when he discovers that Vivi is not who she appears to be. Far from being a loyal CIA agent, Vivi has her own hidden agenda. She has been manipulating Ethan all along, using him as a pawn in her personal vendetta against the wolf. This betrayal shakes Ethan to his core. He realizes that he has been used and that his mission was never about serving his country. It was about serving Vivi's interests. The situation becomes even more dire when the wolf's associates kidnap Christine and Zoe. Now, the mission is no longer just about catching the wolf or fulfilling a deal with Vivi. It's about saving the people Ethan loves most. The stakes have never been higher, and Ethan is forced to rely on every ounce of his training, experience, and determination to rescue his family. The film's climax is a thrilling showdown between Ethan and the wolf's men. In a pulse-pounding sequence filled with gunfire, explosions, and hand-to-hand combat, Ethan fights not just for his own survival, but for the future of his family. The battle is fierce, with Ethan pushing himself to the limits of his physical and mental endurance. Despite the overwhelming odds, Ethan's love for his family gives him the strength to prevail. He rescues Christine and Zoe, bringing them to safety in a heart-stopping finale. In the aftermath of the battle, Ethan is faced with a choice. He could return to his life as a spy, continuing to serve in the shadows and taking on more dangerous missions. After all, he has proven that he still has what it takes to be a top operative. But Ethan has come to a realization: no job, no matter how important or exciting, is worth sacrificing the people you love. He chooses his family over the CIA, deciding to retire for good and devote himself to being the husband and father he should have been all along. The film ends on a hopeful note. Ethan, who was once on the brink of death, has been given a second chance at life. The combination of the experimental drug and the physical exertion from his final mission has miraculously improved his health. The doctors tell him that he is going to live, giving Ethan the opportunity to make the most of the time he has left with his family. 3 Days to Kill is more than just an action-packed thriller. It's a story about redemption, second chances, and the power of love. Ethan's journey reminds us that it's never too late to change and to make things right with the people we care about. The film highlights the importance of family, showing that even the most hardened individuals need love and connection to truly thrive. Ethan's transformation from a detached CIA operative to a devoted family man is a testament to the idea that personal growth is possible at any stage of life. His story is one of perseverance, courage, and the willingness to face one's own shortcomings in order to become a better person. So, there you have it, friends. A thrilling tale of espionage, danger, and heart. 3 Days to Kill offers a compelling mix of action and emotion, reminding us that the most important missions in life aren't always the ones we're assigned. They're the ones we choose for ourselves. What did you think of Ethan's journey? Have you ever had to choose between your work and your loved ones? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Plot Pioneer for more in-depth movie breakdowns. Until next time, keep exploring those plots.